Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of daily origami for YouTube. Today we're going to continue with our theme of looking at some fun traditional origami, and today we're going to make another variation of a box. Now this box is sometimes kind of called a star box because it has these four different kind of petals that stick out from the top, and it can be a really cute kind of decorative way to hold candies and stuff like that for birthday parties. You can put Valentine's Day conversation hearts in there if you're having a party. Very useful and, eco-friendly because they're, you can recycle them or whatever. I don't know what your motivation is behind doing things, but this origami is traditional, straight up, pure origami, just a square piece of paper, no scissors, no glue. You want to use your paper. I'm using paper that's 15 by 15 centimeters, but you can use really any size, and thicker paper does work pretty good because the folds aren't that difficult, so you can make a really nice sturdy box. Origami paper is pretty thin, so after a few uses, if you put some pretty heavy candy in there, it could kind of show wear pretty quickly. I'll let you guys know the dimensions of everything when we're finished here. So I want to start off here with my paper color side facing down. We're going to start off by getting to a square base. So I'm going to fold my paper in half, open it up and fold the other way as well. Now looking at it with the color side facing up, I want to take and fold everything in half diagonally here. So I can get a big triangle. Do the same thing going this way too. Once you've gotten those creases, then looking at the color side, find those mountain creases that we made, and you can just kind of pinch from opposite sides and just kind of push towards the middle until everything shimmies around, and you can get this nice diamond shape here. So once you get things into the square base, what we want to do is take the sides here and fold this top edge into the center and create a nice little crease here. Once you've got that crease marked off, what you want to do is take the flap that we just folded over, open it up with your finger, and put a little bit of pressure right there on that creased edge until you can get it to lay down flat. And you want to make sure that that creased edge lines up with this edge back here so that it's nice and flat and even. And then I want to repeat those steps on the other side. So I'll start off first with this left side here by folding in half again. And then just open it up and smush it down. And if you're having a hard time getting it to pop open and smush right, you can stick a little toothpick in there as long as you do it gently, or pens work good, those kinds of things. Flip it over, do the same things on this side too. So we're folding again towards the center, and then just open up the flap and smush it down. Do the same thing on this side. Once you get all four of those folded and smooshed out like that, what we want to do is I'm going to take the left flap here and fold over, and then turn everything over and do the same thing again. And so what I've done now is just kind of folded everything over once so that I can see this nice flat purple side here. And I'm just going to reverse the crease that I made back there by folding this flap towards the center. And we'll do this left side too. It should go pretty smoothly because you do have the crease, but you are reversing it, so you might need to guide it along a little. Flip it over, do the same thing on this side too, so that we now have these nice smooth edges on all four sides. Now I'm going to create the base for my box right along the bottom here by going between these 2 points and just fold up straight on those. And you can make the crease going both on this side and then flipping it over and doing the other side, go the other way too, just to kind of help make things go a little smoother. Open it up, and then we can take the flap that you see here and we're going to kind of open it up from opposite sides. You give a little gentle pull, you see how everything kind of opens up there in the middle. I want to just gently use my finger to go in there and just kind of pop out the sides so that you can get this box sort of started here. And if you're having a hard time with your fingers getting in there, you can use a pencil or something. But you want to try to get everything to open up so we get a nice base here. And it's pretty easy for these things to kind of pop open when you're doing this. Try your best to keep things together. But once you get this nice flat base sort of smoothed out, then we can take the sides here and fold them out and down. And I'll just go around and do that for all 4 sides here so that we get what will become the star design for the top of the box. So get all those folded out and you can see how it looks like a star from the top. And you have a nice flat bottom for your box. And that should give you the completed star box. Now I'll give you guys an idea of the dimensions here for this. The base of the box itself, I'll tell you that because that's probably the most important. It's about 6 centimeters square. And then the depth for the box, if you're trying to figure out if you're putting a special gift or a certain thing inside there, it's about 2.5 probably. And then, you know, if it mattered, the distance of the span of these stars points are about 13 centimeters for the star section there. But that kind of gives you an idea of the dimensions for our finished box. And that is our finished project for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.